Can I explain what the different colors mean? Yeah, I can. But we have to understand that as histologists, we can make a tissue really any color that we want to. This is the beauty of the blend between biology and chemistry. So we can take and make specific stains or dyes to highlight whatever it is that we want. The most popular stain, this one up here, is known as hematoxylin and eosin, and it's going to stain the nuclei of the cells a dark purple color, and then the cytoplasm of the cells sort of a pinkish color, so that we can differentiate between the nucleus and the cytoplasm of the cell. This is by far the most popular cytological or histological stain. But we can stain for things like proteins using the stain called bromphenol blue. We can stain for mucins using a stain called periodic acid shifts, or PAS. I can stain for muscle and mucus and bone all at the same time. This is something called a modified Mauvat. I can stain for keratin specifically using this stain here known as Dane stain. Or I can stain for muscle and collagen using something known as Massen's trichrome. So depending on what it is that I want to look for or what I might be trying to highlight, I might pick a different stain. And depending on the stain combinations that I use, I can get an overall idea of not only the structure of the components that I'm looking at, but I can get an idea of the chemical composition as well. And that can help me overall describe the anatomy of the tissue and understand better what might be happening inside of these tissues. So for an example, this is the toe of a salamander cut in sort of what we call a cross section. And I stained specifically for mucins, and I know that these glands here and these glands up here, right, are mucus producing glands because they highlight that color for mucins, that blue color. So I know that these glands are producing mucus, which differ from some other glands that I have inside of salamander toes that are not producing mucus. They're producing something else. And that allows me to see the difference between what's happening in the glands, even though they might look the same if I use just a general stain. So now you know. Later.